so glad you're thrilled to get a chance to talk about our families, how much we love them, how our spirits feel. What story would you like to share with us?
I'd like to share an experience I had when I was 16 years old. I was hunting in the Wallsburg area in Utah, and I was bow hunting. It was one of my favorite things to do at the time, and I was ate, drank, slept hunting, and so I was up there and drove my early in the morning and was hunting. I was fully camouflaged, my face painted, and had all the my scent was camouflaged or with the. And I was up there. I had a squirrel chasing a chipmunk across my feet. I was undetected by most of the. I saw a mouse also pounced by grabbed by an owl in front of me. I was sitting in I was hiking on a trail, and I noticed a doe coming my way and with her fawn, and I thought, oh no, she's going to make a big ruckus. So I tried to scooted off quietly and off the trail and sat down and just waited. Hopefully she'd pass me, and she came up about 5 feet, about as close as me to you, and she stopped and stared at me, and all of a sudden she let out this loud snort and stomped, really loud, and her fawn went that way and she went that way, and about 10 minutes later I could hear her and the fawn calling back to each other, mewing back and forth. That day I just saw so many things that were so incredible. Then I was under an aspen tree, and I noticed the leaves flickering in the wind, the quaking, and it dawned on me, it just hit me, there's no way that all this was just by chance, and there had to be a creator, had to create all these beautiful things. So at that moment, I realized there is a God, there is a creator here on this earth, or that created this earth, and that, and I do want to tell my family how much I love that creator, that he is real, and he will help you, and he hears you. He will answer your prayers as you ask him for help. He saved my life many a times, and in the mountains. And but I do know that. Thank you. That as we realize, I'm an artist, and I go into my studio, and my paints don't just jump up and create them in a beautiful painting. There had to be an artist that would put order to chaos, create order out of chaos, and that is what we see on this amazing earth that bears witness. There is a creator, and how he creates, we'll someday learn how he did it all, but he is there, and he loves you and me and all of us. I bear witness to that. Thank you.